So the market turns volatile, and I mean really volatile if you're looking at yesterday's trading session in the overall Wall Street, be it Dow Jones, S&P 500, and Nasdaq. I mean there were huge swings that we have seen as far as the overall market is concerned. And at the end of the day, although overall market recovers, but you can see the VIX closed by more than 10% on the upside. So this is not at all a good indication. It means volatility is going to increase and increase big time, even going forward. So if you are thinking that there was a recovery, so it does indicate a big short covering or something like that. So you need to think it twice, because VIX going up simultaneously is not at all a good signal. Meanwhile, if you are looking at Dow Jones, it is indeed respecting this very small support, but indeed a support at the end. So right now it is now holding above these two specific levels, but how long this is going to hold, it's a big question. So what we have here is 31,838 as our support, and 31,739, which is going to be our stop loss on the downside. So make sure that Dow Jones must not fall below these two important levels, otherwise a downside will start. Meanwhile, if Dow Jones continues to trade above 31,838, there will be a short covering towards 32,596 on the upside. So this is something which we can see for the time being, but it does not mean anything. Let's be very sure about that. Okay, now talking about the Nasdaq, which turns into green. So this is a very big move, because from red to green, but it does not make any sense, because at the end of the day it is moving within the range, as we can see, and it will definitely face resistance once it moves a bit higher, and or you can clearly say it is now trading at the resistance zone. So we need to see whether it will make a breakout or not before we start taking a call. So as you can see, Nasdaq is trading very near to the resistance 11,500, 11,550, 560. If Nasdaq sustain above 11,560, then we can go for a long trade. Otherwise this will just be a bounce back which has started, and if it fails, if the bounce back fails in between 11,500 and 11,550, 560, then it will move back towards 11,100, 11,106. So this is just a retracement that we have seen in the yesterday's trading session. And as far as the S&P 500 is concerned, the similar kind of story. This is a bounce back, but we don't know whether this is an actual bounce back or it is a dead cat bounce, because the levels and the moves are very narrow. After consecutive falls in the last couple of weeks, I mean 1 or 2 days or even 1 week of bounce back does not make any sense, unless the bounce back is so huge that it can cover 50 to 60% of the fall, but nothing like that happens. And as far as S&P 500 is concerned, you can clearly see the support of 3835. If you want to go long, then wait for the S&P 500 to surpass above 3,910, but if it falls below 3835, then S&P will move towards 3765. So overall, if you are looking at the if you are looking all three indices, Dow Jones is in a narrow range, or you can expect some sort of bounce back, whereas Nasdaq is at its resistance, and similarly for S&P 500 it is trading very near to the immediate resistance. So this is the end of the video. Thanks for watching.